Welcome into the Q&A segment of Transparent Conversations powered by LG. I'm Taylor Rooks, and today's topic is success stories of resilience. I am so thrilled to be joined today by our panelists, Antonia Bates, Coach Coquese Washington, and Dr. Pete Economou. Let's get to it. Okay, Q&A portion of the program. This first one is for you, Antonia, of course.
Yay.
They said, what is the most memorable thing that a fan has ever said to you? Let's see.
I wouldn't say there's a specific moment. I would say my favorite are when, the little girls come up and they ask for pictures, and I actually had one girl start crying after a game. I'm like, I didn't even do anything, but
But you exist.
No.
Yeah.
It was so cute. But I would probably say the little girls because I was the same little girl, at the games, looking up to the players. So I would say that's probably my favorite.
I love that. All right, this one is for both of you. Your go-to game day hype song. What y'all listening to?
That's easy. Prince. Baby, I'm a star.
There we go. She said, I got it.
I don't really listen to hype music, more like R&B.
Okay.
I would have to say Drake. Drake's my favorite, so probably any Drake song.
Any Drake.
Yeah.
I love it. Good answer. Good answer. Okay, this is for everyone. I'm going to begin with you, though. What does life's good mean to you?
Life's good means that I have found inner peace.
I love that. Inner peace. So zen.
I'm gonna keep it simple,
Yeah, keep it
Just
simple.
like life's good is simple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
What does life's good mean to you?
Mental framework. Life is good. Like, you can find something good in everything.
Yes.
So it's about perspective.
Definitely.
I'm gonna go with what Dr. Pete said. I think being able to say that your life is good, like no one's life is better than yours. Being able to be, in the moment in your life.
Yeah, and it's also just like, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm living to see another day. Like, life is good. We're all here. I love that. All right, this one is also for you, Dr. Pete. What are different stressors that you've noticed across different sports, like football and basketball?
Well, I love that question because I wanted to give a shout out to social media, a shout out in a negative way. So, is there a word for the opposite of shout out? what would that be?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just negative shout out.
There we go. I look to the young one.
Y'all say shade, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, maybe I
yeah.
want to give some shade to social media. There we go. You taught her a few things.
Yeah, but make sure you're using it and it's not using you. Because, they are built to use us. They're built to addict us, and it's working. So really having some good boundaries around how you use it, because I would say that is first and foremost the thing that is impacting mental health across all populations today.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think something that I have just learned throughout my career is there are so many things that cease to matter if you just put your phone down.
Totally.
And the more that you recognize, this is reality, that is not a real place, just the better it is for my mental personally. So
No doubt.
I totally get that.
Yep.
All right, this one is for you, Antonia. How do you balance basketball with school and life in general?
I don't know.
She's like, I'm working on it, okay?
Yeah.
No, you don't yet.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
I got one more year to work on it. No, but the resources here at Rutgers are amazing. We have tutors, we have study hall, we have hours that we're able to get help, mandatory help. So I think that's something that I've used to my, advantage, being able to go to these tutorings, get my work done, and then also, just going to practice, and then also finding time for me, finding time where I'm able to have fun. So the next day I'm able to do the same thing.
Yeah, all right, good answer. We love it. See what you're working on it. I'll ask you this one, Coach.
Okay.
What do you say to the little girl first playing basketball to remember on this journey?
Have fun. Have fun. Basketball. Nobody picks up a basketball and the first time they play is thinking of, I want to make $1 million or I want to, it's fun. And so, in fact, mostly every game, the last thing I say before we
Have
leave the
fun,
huddle,
exclamation point.
have fun.
That's great.
So that's
Yeah.
the same thing I would say to a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I love that. This one is for me. As a sports journalist, do you feel that mental health is getting the attention it deserves in the sports world? I would say absolutely. I find a lot of, just joy in the fact that people are wanting to be open and honest about themselves. I think that we don't do that enough, and it has shown me that just one person saying, oh, I go to therapy, or I'm struggling, it just makes it so much more normalized, and it helps so many people. It's been great to hear so many NBA players, W players, Olympians just talk about their struggles to remind everyone is always going through something. And I think that athletes, of course, have this persona, they have this bravado that nothing is fazing them. They're always okay. But the more that we show the humanity in all of us, I think that we're all better for it. So I think it's being discussed a lot in the sports world. Cool to see it discussed so much on a college level, because that's really like where it begins when you're young and you really want to better understand the importance of mental health. So I feel really happy that we're in this space now.
Well, thank you for covering it so well.
Oh, yes, of course. You know what is so funny? Like, I started going to therapy 3 years ago, and a lot of it was just because I was hearing so many players talk about how they had gone to therapy.
Yeah.
And you kind of have this incorrect thought in your head of like, oh no, like I don't need therapy, like I'm okay. I've never needed anything more than I have needed therapy. So it's just, like I said, hearing someone just talk about it really does help you.
Cool.
All right, what's the best and worst advice you've heard given to a student athlete? Either one of you have an answer?
You got it.
Best or worst advice given to a student athlete?
Get that splinter out of your butt.
Yeah, I don't know about the worst advice, but I will say impactful advice I've heard given to student athletes is follow your own path. Athletes are often looking left, looking right, looking at somebody else's journey, and my journey should look like their journey. So some very impactful advice that I've heard given to student athletes is follow your own path, follow your own journey, because yours is different than anybody else's.
Yeah, and finding the joy in that journey for sure. All right, last one. This is for Coach Co and Antonia. Women's basketball is having a moment and growing right now. What would you like to see more of?
Probably just it keep going in the right direction, keep going up, keep building every day. I think that's all I have is just keep growing.
Yeah, keep growing.
Yeah.
All right.
I would say mostly on the professional level, equity in terms of pay, and continued support financially for these women who are putting everything that they have into the sport to make it, a profession that they can be proud of and that they can retire from and all that good stuff. So continued support financially.
Yeah. All right. Amazing. Great questions and great answers. Thank y'all so much. That concludes the Q&A portion.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of LG Transparent Conversations. For more episodes and to catch up on seasons 1 and 2, check out LG Transparent Conversations on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or at lg.com/us/transparent-conversations.